This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, December 31st. But the year was 172, and the Roman emperor named Commodus survives a poisoning attempt by his mistress, only to be strangled in the bath by an assassin. 172. A window tax was imposed in England on this day. And how did the shopkeepers respond? They bricked up their windows to avoid paying the tax. 1695. Thomas Edison gives his first public demonstration of his incandescent lamp on this day, 1879. This would be Brooklyn's last day as a city. It then will be incorporated as part of New York City on this day, 1897. The first time the ball will drop in Times Square as a signal of the new year, that happened on this day, 1907. Marie Curie received her second Nobel Prize in chemistry for her work in radioactivity, 1911. The last San Francisco fire horses retired, ending 71 years of horse-drawn fire trucks, 1921. The Italian fascist Mussolini orders the suppression of all oppositional newspapers on this day, 1924. The U.S. tobacco industry produced 123 billion cigarettes in 1930. The game of Monopoly was patented on this day, 1935, making its inventor the first millionaire game designer in history. Harry Truman officially ended World War II on this day, a year after the war had ended, 1946. General Motors Corporation became the first United States corporation to make over $1 billion in a year. That was 1955. It was on this day that Cuban dictator Batista tells his cabinet he is fleeing Cuba. 1958. The Beach Boys played their debut gig under that name, the Beach Boys, on this day, 1961. Evel Knievel fails in his attempt to jump Caesar's Palace fountain in Las Vegas. He breaks his pelvis, femur, wrist, hip, and both ankles on this day, 1967. It was on this day, was called the Fog Bowl. A heavy, dense fog rolls over Soldiers Field in Chicago during the second quarter of the Bears versus Eagles NFC divisional playoff game. Visibility was 15 to 25 yards. The Bears won 20-12. And so there's good news and bad news, confusing news, but behind it all is the good news. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is Ken Smith reminding you it happened today, December 31st.